Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 16th of May, 7:30 in the morning, and we are in front of the European Central Bank in Frankfurt am Main. There is a threat